Everybody, welcome back to episode 17 of my Baldur's Gate first ever honor mode run. And you know what I'm going to say. I start the video off every single time the exact same way. I hope everybody's having a great day. I know I am. I just had some chicken and rice with a nice 0-calorie sweetener, watermelon lemonade flavor, and topped it off with 3 cookies that were way too small for my liking. But we are dieting, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, welcome back. Last episode, we crushed Minthara and all of her goons and gags. Oh, excuse me. And we did it with pretty much no trouble at all. And today, we're taking on a fight that might go great and might not go great. We're heading over to the Risen Road to fight the Gnoll leaders. One thing I want to comment on that I completely forgot that I forgot, funny enough, guys, I forgot all about, in this area, we never did the owlbear fight. Good thing we can always come back to that fight at any time, of which, at some point, we will. But not today, because today we're going to take on the Gnolls. Off camera, I did do a little bit of organizing of my inventory. As you can see, I equipped Astarion with Minthara's armor, which I'm pretty sure everybody does, but I made sure to do that. And yeah, I did a short rest as well. I used my Song of Rest, so we still technically have 2 long rests available to us. Plus, of course, at level 5 now, we get all of our combat inspirations back. Lae'zel and Astarion both already have one attached to them, and Lae'zel, or excuse me, Karlach has got herself her soul coin. Now, we are going to head on over to, as I said, the Gnoll fight. And I'm going to go up this way. I think there's nothing for us to be seen from this side. And the reason I'm saying this fight isn't particularly hard is if we manage to succeed our inspiration check, or if we don't even need to use it, would be even better. But if we're able to convince the... Oh, I need to be very careful here. Hang on, guys. Don't follow me. If I'm able to convince the leader here to join us in combat, we should have no trouble here at all in taking down all of the Gnolls. As you can see, here they are. Let's sneak up a little bit, and we should get a cutscene. Hopefully. Yes. Here we go. Are you kidding me? She walked in fire. Oh. I'm so pissed about that. Because now I have to use this potion. Lae'zel. What are we doing? Anyway. So up ahead is the Gnolls. Now this is the only real big threat. Flind, the Gnoll Warlord. I don't know whether this is a guy or girl Gnoll. I'm actually fairly certain this is a girl Gnoll. So I don't want to make the assumption. We never assume any genders here. But I'm fairly certain that Flind is a woman. I don't know if Flind has a legendary action. But this Gnoll is extremely, and I mean extremely, powerful. With 110 HP, 20 strength, 19 con, the aura of bloodlust, or bloodthirst, excuse me, which allows any nearby creatures with the rampage trait to make a bite attack as a bonus action. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Obviously, Flind also has tenacity, so even if she misses or he misses, she's going to deal 5 damage to us. Now, one thing that's not attached here, I'm not sure why. Probably because it's a weapon attack, or weapon feature, I should say. This weapon that Flind has on her allows her to multi-attack. And I think she can hit up to 3 times or 4 times, and each attempt can also deal psychic damage. So, all of that summarized, Flind can pretty much one-shot anyone in my party. Except maybe Karlach. I'm pretty sure Flind could take Karlach out as well. So, here is the game plan for the following fight. The ideal scenario is that Flind gets convinced to fight against these Gnolls. And Flind should be able to one-shot and take out pretty much everybody. From there, we are just going to kind of take a bit of a backseat. We'll still fight the Gnolls, but we want Flind to get down to low enough HP. After this fight finishes, the game is going to give us a chance to convince Flind to take her own life in exchange for, I don't know, the Absolute's grace or whatever. That's what that's what our characters use to convince Flind. And then Flind herself will obviously kill herself, and we get all the XP. In this fight specifically, I'm pretty sure you get the same amount of XP, regardless if you decide to just take the Gnolls straight on, or if you decide to fight the Gnolls like the method I had just mentioned. But first things first...
That's the symbol of the Absolute.
Yeah.
Marked in blood.
We need to take a look at the symbol marked with the Absolute. The reason why is because up ahead, Flind is marking this symbol in the Absolute's blood. So you can kind of see some of the enemies starting to spawn here. I don't want to move any further just because I think it'll spawn these guys here, and eventually the combat will initiate. So I'm going to stand right here, and we're going to wait until I'm fully ready to commit to this fight. But I'm pretty sure this is all the enemies that are here. Yeah. So we have a couple Gnolls. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 standard Gnolls. 2 hyenas. I think there's actually more. I thought that there was one more enemy here. So we have six total enemies. Plus we have Flind herself. Again, this fight heavily relies on us convincing Flind to join us. As a bard, I should be able to give myself something. I don't think I want to give myself combat inspiration, but this might be the only time where this is perhaps a necessity. I have 1 inspiration point. I still have another 2 short rests. I'm going to go ahead and cast combat inspiration. Let's just move out a little bit here. And I'm going to cast it on myself. Oh shit, I can't target myself. That's crazy. I did not know I could not target myself. Well, I think we have the option to do a Lithid Persuasion on Flind. Yeah. I think we do. Do I have anybody that can cast Guidance? No, but you know what? I know somebody who can cast Guidance. Oh, you know what? By the way, I forgot. I have the Absolute's necklace on, and I haven't used the spell Aid yet. I'm going to go ahead and use that now. Just to give myself an extra 5 HP. Because, well, why not? Anyway, who here doesn't have a necklace? I think Karlach, you don't have a necklace. Yeah, Karlach doesn't. Astarion does. Lae'zel does.
What's the story?
Okay. Let me send Karlach back to camp, because I'm going to give Karlach a necklace that allows her to cast Guidance for free. And it'll be great because once we go to convince Flind, we can use the extra 1d4 without having to take Shadowheart with us. Oh! What the hell? When did you get the glowing shield? I never realized she had this on her. Well, put this into the backpack here. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I did also purchase a few items before the traders Daemon and what's-his-face disappear. I don't know if I'm ever going to use them, but I bought the Ring of Flinging, Dragon's Grasp, and I thought I bought one more item, but I guess not. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and take the Silver Pennant and put this on Karlach, so she can cast Guidance as many times as she wants for free. And that's going to be a big help for us. Huge help for us in possibly finishing up this fight.
Out of sight.
All right.
Out of mind.
Well, we're about as prepared as we can be, I would imagine, for this fight. I don't think there's much else that we can do. So, with that being said, let's head on in and see if we can convince Flind. Oh shit. What's going on?
The shock of psychic
Oh, nice.
pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto
Okay,
yours.
I thought for a second we messed it up.
You see yourself through her eyes.
Her eyes. It is a
pulsing
girl.
Red cluster of all Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This force
Okay.
is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long.
Alrighty. Withdraw from her mind to prepare to strike. Search her mind for the source of the voice. Yeah, I think we want to do
A
this.
memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the absolute.
Okay.
Very deep. A tadpole's. As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
Okay. So,
Authority.
we're going to use the Illithid Wisdom here. This will most likely allow us to just, boom, convince her straight up. I don't want to mess this up, though. So I'm going to use this now, because I don't know if we have a chance to then, obviously, like, what's the word? I don't know if we have a chance if we click either of these buttons. I don't care for any of this stuff. So let's do the Illithid Wisdom plus the Guidance, and hopefully no critical failure. Nice. We succeed. We do use our
Sensing your
Illithid.
presence, the Gnoll's tadpole rise. Its host will feast on Gnoll flesh to something stirs deep within you.
Perfect. So we get 315 XP from this, and she is gonna start just whipping people's asses. Yeah, did you see the damage, by the way, there? That was 27 damage right there. Alright. So now we just need to wait, obviously.
Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
Perfect. So Rugen and them are going to hide, which, that's fine. They're going to pull themselves out of the fight. So, we obviously can let Flynn sort of, I guess, do her business, of which we will, but I want to just reiterate, guys, we definitely do not want to have the Gnolls target us for too long. So I'm going to try to focus the ones that get a turn soon. Maybe the hyenas would be the better option here. I'll try to take out a hyena. Okay, critical miss. That sucks. Well, we're just going to peel my character back then. And I don't know why Astarion didn't get a turn. But nice. The Gnolls are targeting the leader, which is fantastic. So we're going to try to take out the hyena. Actually, the hyena is the last in the order. We don't need to take out the hyena. Maybe I just do like a little, I don't know, sneak attack perhaps? No, I think we'll take the hyena out. Just for now. Because the hyenas have a lot of range. And we're going to head this way. And I'm going to have Astarion hide. Now, they'll probably turn around and try to hit us, not the Gnoll. That's fine. Karlak takes 5 damage. Concentration saving throw. Oh, on guidance. I was wondering what was she concentrating on. So on Tav, I can missile snare it. Critical hit. I still take a little bit of damage, but it's fine. Like, potions are fine. We don't want to use any resources here. So the Gnolls are still coming. Here we go. Now they're targeting their big boss. I want to just try to peel these guys out if possible. So we're going to... Yeah, we're going to just, I think...
My path be true.
Just kind of retreat. Oh, shoot. I forgot I had an additional... Here we go. I forgot that I have 2 attacks. There we go. Yeah, we're going to peel our front line back. What is she concentrating? Oh, she doesn't have a bow on her? Wait, why doesn't she have a... Whatever. We're going to jump over the acid and
Count on me.
just peel away. We want the Gnolls to target their boss. And so they're not going to right now. Astarion takes 11 damage. Here we go. Nice. We're going to try to just whittle these guys down as much as we possibly can. And I do realize, like I said, we're kind of in a bit of a precarious situation, but it's okay.
Shall we cut and run?
I'm gonna just keep trying to hit these guys and deal lots of damage here. I'm gonna have Astarion dash away. They won't be able to chase us. And like I said, I just want them to deal as much damage to the leader as possible. Man, they're really chasing us down here. If they're going to continue chasing us, then, I mean, there's nothing that I can really do. Oh my god, a critical hit on Karlach is just ridiculous. I mean, I think it just, at this point, it's like, we might as well just go and attack them, huh? I didn't realize these people were going to be so adamant. But we'll just keep hitting them with range. Trust me, I want to think I know what I'm doing here. So we take that Gnoll out. We're gonna peel Lae'zel back.
This is gonna feel good.
I don't want to use a rage charge either from Karlach. Definitely don't want to use a rage charge. I just want them to... My god, man, they are not giving up, are they? Yeah, they're really not surrendering this at all, are they?
Let's get this over with.
Okay, we took out that guy. Perfect.
One day I'll catch a break.
I might have to take a potion here, because there is one more singular Gnoll here. Now Astarion is out of action, so we can go ahead and... I don't want to pop a second wind either. I'm just going to go ahead and have him hide and move in.
A fine opportunity.
I don't think Flynn has a... I think I can dash here, right? Yeah.
Yes, here.
I don't think Flynn has the ability to use any range, so once Flynn officially takes herself out, we should be okay. But for now, we're just going to keep playing it safe. I know we're taking... Oh my god. So he'll be able to hit me again. Critical miss. 4. Okay. Well, now they're going to have to target... Oh, nice. 11 hit on Flynn is huge. I don't know what they're doing. They keep...
Aye, aye.
Yeah, they keep coming down this way. It's kind of frustratingly... Like, very frustrating. In all honesty. Well, we're going to tuck in this way. And there's no way now that they can surely hit us here. He's going to probably take this guy out. Paralyzed? Nope. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take my dash action, because now there's no way that they can hit us. Okay, so we're going to dash down here. Oh, I forgot I have the lightning boots. I was saving those for Astarion, but... Unfortunately, at the time, nobody really... I don't think anybody's really realizing, like, what's going on.
Be quick.
And we're just going to continue to peel back. Flynn is coming for this guy. And just keep dashing. Yeah, we probably will re-engage in a moment, but not right now. Hello, mate. Your stream's pretty cool, and that's why I followed. Would love to be a fan of yours. You don't mind me adding me. I don't have Discord, my friend. I do not have Discord. Tireless. Hello. Nice. They took care of Flynn. All right. Where is Flynn at with health wise? 50. Nice. I think we might be good to start moving in. I'm taking this guy out. Here comes Flynn. Oh my gosh, yeah, Flynn has gone mad now. This is perfect. I can probably take out this Soul Fang of what I want to say Netanyahu, the Israeli leader, but I don't. That's not its name. Okay, we have missed. We'll go ahead and hit this Gnoll. Perfect. And now we're going to re-engage with Astarion, and we're going to hide. Oh my gosh, perfect. Yeah, he's doing so much damage, this Gnoll Hunter. So now we can just start coming. We let the Gnolls sort of fight each other. For a while, they kept trying to come after us. I don't know why, but it's all good. I'm not even taking it personally. Not even taking it personally at the moment. We have plenty of potions, so it's honestly it's okay. We can make more too. That's obviously an option. All right, so Flynn is gonna head up here, and I don't think Flynn can do anything quite yet, but I myself can dash.
These boots have seen everything.
And we have a little bit of oh, we have 4 lightning charges now. Oh my gosh, nice. I think I'll guzzle down another potion, and then we'll move Astarion
This way.
right over here, and then this Gnoll Hunter should
While they're distracted.
might even be able to take out might even be able to take this guy out. To be honest with you, we'll see if he's able to. All right, Astarion, go ahead and just drink a potion. Perfect. And let's see what this guy decides to do. Nice. That's going to be the end of that Gnoll's turn. Well, we definitely want to let the Gnoll take that thing out. Pick this up, man. Take that stuff.
In position.
We'll get Karlak back over here. I can't believe she doesn't have a bow. I thought maybe she did. But we're going to just kind of position everybody over here, behind this rock. Let's see if Flynn can take this guy out in one hit. No, not quite yet.
Best be on my way.
Okay. I don't even know if we want to attack quite yet.
Quickly.
Actually, I shouldn't have moved my guy over there, but I used all my movement. Let's see, what's he gonna do? Nice. So he takes out the leader of the Gnolls. That's perfect. And now we can just have Lae'zel jump straight up here.
In my best interest.
And we have 3 people that can possibly hit this Gnoll now. A 75% chance. Hopefully. Nice. Bane on the Gnoll. And another one. Nice. Perfect.
I got this.
No need to action surge. Keep Karlak back over here. And hopefully with a 65% chance we can hit.
Another parasite.
Nice.
Collect it. It might be useful.
Wait, what the? We have dialogue for everybody.
Ignore it.
Oh, okay.
Nonsense. Any power freely.
Its value is unproven, and I'm not sure I want to prove.
My point exact.
Oh, well, okay. Let's go talk to
Gods.
Rugen.
Are any of my crew still alive out there?
Nope. Everybody's dead.
Risen road's more dangerous than ever. We're bound for Baldur's Gate.
Can I trade with him at all?
Today.
Oh, he actually has some...
But we've a stop to make
Some
along
gold.
the way. Well, listen. Tell the fellow.
Rugen.
Damn it. Doesn't change the plan, though. We'll head over there and check
Okay.
for survivors. Aye, the whole... He gets his...
Tariffs are the currency of a merchant network called the Centaurim.
Darkhold
Led
is
by
getting
the
concerned. I've been
mysterious
sent to
Paragost of
receive...
Darkhold, their dealings
the
are
shipment.
far from scrupulous.
You know, this is the point when a clever lad like you accepts my gratitude
okay.
and walks away.
I don't know if we want to take the shipment. Here's the reason why. If we take the shipment from Rugen, obviously I know what's in the shipment. It's going to be the seeker thingy, the thing with a ton of eyes. So, that being said, is it worth taking this? I don't see why not. I'm just trying to think, what do we get if we don't? If we take the shipment, I think Rugen gets tied up and beaten. We can save Rugen, though. What do we want to do here? I guess we'll, okay. Let's just try to persuade him. Karlak, cast guidance on me. Perfect. That was enough to push us over the
I
edge.
like the way you think. The chest's all yours. Damn, I know offense in Baldur. Don't try to cut me out. Crafty swine like you.
All right.
Let's crack it open and see.
Alrighty, nice. Alright, I just want to... Oh my god, I hate when one person's not... I just want to unhide everybody so we can all stay together. Well, that was a not easy fight. But it went pretty good. It went pretty damn good, not gonna lie. That was almost exactly what I wanted. We had to use a few potions, albeit maybe more that I would have liked. But I'm not gonna complain. Karlach's at 44. I mean, look, we have so many of them. It's fine if we use a couple. I just realized why I wasn't doing the thing that I'm supposed to be doing, which is throwing them on the ground and having your squad heal from it, but
Let's get going.
that's something that I always forget to do, unfortunately. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and loot everybody, and they shouldn't have any problem with us looting all these hyena ears. Dead caravan agent! So he is going to have the speedy reply, which is awesome, because when the wielder hits an enemy with this weapon, they gain momentum for 2 whole turns, which is amazing. Now, this weapon I don't think Lae'zel could use, otherwise I would have suggested putting it on her so we could get an even more amazing momentum build out of it. But we're going to keep the weapon for now. I'm keeping as many special weapons as I can, mainly because at some point, I'm sure, we're going to want to build some unique builds, let's just say. So we're going to pick up everything that we can from this area, and of course I haven't forgot to go inside the cave, nor have I forgotten to pick up the Gnoll flaming Yahoo thing or whatever. It sounds so much like Netanyahu. Anyway. But yeah, this fight went pretty damn good. Like, I'm not surprised. This is pretty much what we said was going to happen, so I'm very happy that it happened. I'm just a little bit surprised it went almost as well as it did. And we even had the Gnoll Fang, the leader of the Gnolls, die out, which is great. So that completes another fight. It also puts us at 5,517 XP away. We also get our hands on a very special Mind Flayer Parasite specimen. Oh, baby. And we get this, the Shattered Flail. Hitting an enemy with this weapon heals the wielder for 1d6 hit points, but they can go mad if they don't continue hitting an enemy each turn. Healing through this item doesn't trigger other passives that react to healing, which that really sucks. Because if that did, oh man, Lae'zel, with that necklace that she has on, she would be doing some serious damage. Which, by the way, we haven't really had a chance to utilize that quite yet for Lae'zel, which that kind of sucks, but that's okay. We'll have our time in the sun. Let's head in here really quickly, loot the rest of the Gnoll Cave, and then, yeah, pretty short episode today, 28 minutes, but that was to be expected, honestly. I figured this episode was going to be kind of short, so not complaining in the slightest, actually, like, at all. Now, there is some stuff here we can come back for later. Let me see if I can't lockpick this. Or maybe not lockpick it, but let's pick it up. And I'll send this over to, maybe to Karlach. Or Lae'zel. There we go. We'll come back for these Alchemist Fires at a later date, because I'm sure that they're going to be readily available for us. We're just going to go ahead and select everything that we can from here. Also, was very surprised to see that Karlach did not have a crossbow or anything on her for weapons, so we're definitely going to put something on her before I forget. But I just want to go ahead and loot everything that I can first before we end the episode. And we can also talk about, of course, what's going to be coming in the next episode, as I haven't really missed out on doing that yet. There's a trap right here, right?
Carefully. There's a
yes.
trap.
I can defuse that trap. Oh god, can we move this out of the way? Thank you. Let's disarm this really quickly. So we can talk strategy as to what we're planning to do for the next episode. So as you guys are kind of well aware, we're nitpicking our fights a little bit, trying to take the easiest fights possible. This fight was, again, a little bit harder than what I thought, it was going to be. Reason's Grasp, good weapon for a barbarian, but I wouldn't say it's better than what Karlach probably has on her now. Anyway, We've been nitpicking most of our fights, just taking roughly the easiest fights that we can. This fight could have gone much differently. Yes, we do have the Illithid Persuasion. Obviously, you can fail that. It's not a guarantee that you're going to succeed on that check, by the way. We could have failed it. Can I jump down here? No, right? That's going to lead to my death. Huh. Anyway. Yeah, obviously you can fail that check. It's so unlikely that you fail it, but what could have then gone wrong was like maybe the Gnoll leader dies a lot quicker than she was supposed to, and then we're stuck fighting these like 6 or 7 Gnolls. Alternatively, it could have also panned out where all of the 6 Gnolls shooting at Flynn just completely messed everything, and Flynn and our party have to kind of fight. But I think it went pretty damn well. Flynn took out almost every single Gnoll except one, and then we were able to just clean up that last Gnoll ourselves. So, for me, I think that's a pretty clean fight. Yes, we took a little bit of damage, but the main thing I care about is we didn't really use any resources. We pretty much just used our potions, and that's it. And that's pretty damn cool. Here's a couple fire wine barrels that we're gonna pick up here. And obviously we're going to send these to camp. I think there's another one right here that we can pick up. Oh, I can't pick this one up yet, but I will send this to camp. Perfect. And then we're going to pick this one up and send this one to camp. There's also that big-ass rock that we're going to have to worry about as well. But problems for tomorrow. Anyway, the plan for next episode, and trust me, if I had a little bit more time, I think I would maybe go and stream a little bit more. But I'm kind of out of time for the night. I want to go and take a shower and just kind of be available for when my girlfriend comes home as well. So I want to see what I can maybe do tomorrow. So for tomorrow's episode, I think I've said that 5 times now, and I've yet to actually say what tomorrow's episode is going to be about. And it'll be a longer episode for sure, but this is what we're going to try to do in the next episode. We at some point have to deal. Here, let me get the map out actually, and let's reunite the party. Let me save the game too. I don't know if the game's saved. For next episode, what we're probably going to end up doing is we're going to do the Githyanki Patrol. Now, the Githyanki Patrol, we are about as ready as we can be. We have all resources. I haven't used anything, no spell slots, no combat inspiration. Obviously, I've used my Absolute's Talisman aid, but that's it. I've used nothing else. The Githyanki Patrol, what makes this fight extremely special is, of course, Kithrak Voss. If we're able to meet Kithrak Voss and see the command prompt before Lae'zel runs off to face the Githyanki, which means I'm going to have to send her out of the party and probably put Shadowheart in her place. We're going to see if Shadowheart can get close enough to command drop Kithrak Voss's weapon. Now, I don't know, like I said, how much chances we have, let's just say, of getting Shadowheart to succeed on that wisdom check. But if it's like a 15 or a 20% chance, I think that might be worth it, just to attempt it. But we're going to see. If it's anything lower than that, what we're going to end up doing is we're probably going to come on over here. And again, a guidance on my character. He's got pretty decent persuasion and deception and all those things, so I'm not really worried about passing the check. We have 1 inspiration. We can get a second one, I think, from either fighting the Owlbear or taking Shadowheart into the Owlbear cave and doing the whole thing where you open the box, the Selûnite box. So we can get at least 2 inspirations for 2 rerolls, and then we can take them down the diplomatic route. Which, fun fact, by the way, you get more XP doing it that way than fighting the Githyanki. But of course, if you fight the Gith, you get some pretty awesome gear, mainly the Githyanki longsword and the crossbow. I don't think you get their armor. And of course, the only reason I'd like to fight that fight is to get Kithrak Voss's legendary sword, which could assist us for the rest of the game. And we get that sword about 50 to 60 hours before we can realistically get that weapon. If all goes well, and that fight goes off without a hitch, the next thing that we're going to do is maybe the Owlbear fight. But if I'm being 100% honest with you, I think we're going to hold off on the Owlbear fight, and we're going to go to the Underdark. At the Underdark, there is 2 Minotaurs you can fight at the very beginning. You're probably aware of the Minotaurs that I'm talking about. Not the one that comes into the Selûnite castle thing that gets kind of burnt to a crisp. I'm talking about the 2 Minotaurs after, when you walk out from the gates. Those 2 Minotaurs are not that hard to fight. I think they have like 84 or maybe 104 HP together. Yes, they do a lot of damage if they get close to you, but with enough proper range movement, so we'll bring someone like Will, for example, with us, I think we're going to be okay. Once we take out the Minotaurs, we might even be able to then progress further, in which case then we'll probably come back over here and take out the Owlbears. And once we take out the Owlbears, that might be enough of a warranty to take another long rest. Again, the reason I'm not taking the long rest is mainly for the reasons of A, I popped a potion or a soul coin on Karlach, so we want to utilize this for as long as possible. And B, because Lae'zel has the elixir of heroicism, which gives her a free bless, not the hit points. And of course, for myself, I have aid, but no longer do I have... Well, actually, no, I still have it. I still have the additional 5 hit points. So even more of a reason to do everything that we can within one long rest. We just want to maximize these potions. And speaking of which, I don't know what potions I'd want to put on Astarion, but I'm sure we could think of something. Anyway, with that being said... Oh, Karlach does have a bow. Well, what the hell, Karlach? Why can't you shoot this bow? Huh. Interesting.
Still alive.
Anyway, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching yet another episode. It's been another fun one. I will try to get on tomorrow, and we're going to record a couple of things. On stream, it'll be all in one, as usual. But on YouTube, I will split these episodes into parts. So the Githyanki encounter might just be a 15-minute episode. And the Minotaurs might also be a very quick episode as well. But that's just kind of how I want to split this series up. I want to have each fight or each encounter have its own episode where we showcase how we're approaching these fights and our sort of logic behind each of these combat encounters. So with that being said, everybody, I'll see everybody tomorrow for another fun one. Until then, take care of your